Social media marketing. Social media platforms provide you with the kind of access to customers that would be unimaginable only a few short years ago. They are what make viral marketing possible. By exploiting the benefits of social media, you can promote your brand, product, or business exponentially, rather than laterally, creating a network of customers who can then continue to promote your business for you. Most important social media platforms. The most important social media platforms are the ones that are going to get your message out to the broadest possible audience the most quickly. These can vary based on your niche and also can change based on a variety of factors, including the whims of the public, introduction of new platforms with improved technology and applications, and successful marketing. For example, just a few years ago, MySpace was one of the most popular social media platforms on the internet. Today, almost nobody uses it anymore. The most important social media platforms that you need to be involved in if you want to launch a successful viral marketing campaign today are: 1. YouTube. Video is the preferred format for internet users, especially since nearly everyone has access to streaming video on their smartphones and tablets thanks to Wi-Fi. This Google-owned website is the biggest and most significant distributor of video on the web, and it's impossible to talk about viral marketing without talking about YouTube. 2. Facebook. Despite its recent struggles on Wall Street, Facebook remains the most popular social media platform on the web. It has always benefited by its brilliant ease of use, and improvements in the site's ability to share video in other formats are only going to make it more popular. Did you check your Facebook page today? I thought so. 3. Twitter. Web users, especially younger people, can't get enough of this site. Users share brief tweets about what they are doing and the things they like. The primary benefit is the ability to share links that can take users to other web pages. 4. LinkedIn. Focused more on business networking rather than social networking, LinkedIn continues to be an important platform for reaching corporate and commercial targets. 5. Pinterest. This site currently holds the title as the most popular social preference platform. Visitors post links to things they like. If that includes one of your links, you could go viral very easily. 6. Google+. Although it stumbled coming out of the gate, the wide variety of killer apps and features eventually are going to make this comprehensive social networking platform the most important in the marketplace. Building your social media network. If you hope to launch a successful viral marketing campaign, you don't have the luxury of picking and choosing which of these 6 sites to use. You need to be on all of them. And they are only the starting point. Many other important social preference sites, including Foursquare, Yelp, Flickr, and Instagram, to name a few, are of growing importance. In a few moments, we're going to take a closer look at all of these sites and how you can use them to go viral with your marketing. How to focus your marketing to achieve viral results. Malcolm McLaren was right. The media is the message. When he made that statement in the late 1960s, he was referring to the growing influence of television, but his words prophesied the growth of the internet a few decades later. The social media networks you create are the pathway for your viral marketing campaign. The accounts you create on the 7 platforms listed previously, and the fans, followers, friends, and other contacts you make are the point of entry for the messages that you craft. Consequently, it's important that you connect with these people effectively because they need to be passionate, enthusiastic evangelists of your brand. 1. Identify the Facebook friends who have the most friends. 2. Review their Facebook homepages, taking careful note of what groups they belong to. 3. Whenever they post a status update, always like it and add a comment. 4. Nurture your relationship with these users further by liking any comments they leave on fan pages. 5. Don't stalk them, but be consistent in developing an interpersonal relationship with them. 6. If they have Twitter accounts, follow them and retweet anything they tweet. 7. Direct message them on Facebook or Twitter and let them know how much you enjoy their posts. Eventually, they will start paying attention to you. 8. Once you have a familiar online relationship, send them valuable content interspersed with promotions for your products. 9. When you post on their homepages, whenever they comment or like your post, it will appear in all of their Facebook friends' pages. Providing high-value content. So how do you create these converts? Provide something of high value for free that your customers can use in their everyday lives. What that is depends entirely on what your niche is and the brand that you are creating. For example, if you are going into the weight loss business, it could be a 30-day shred plan for six-pack abs. If you're going into the Android app business, it could be 1 month's free access to a killer app you have developed. If you are going into the sporting goods business, it could be an ebook on tying fly fishing lures. The specific content must be something your contacts value and will appreciate receiving from you for free. When this happens, they will feel a trust bond with you. They will feel indebted to you, and they will be more likely to promote future offerings from you to their social media network. Interactive marketing. Interactive marketing is a business model based on building interpersonal one-on-one relationships with your customers. In the pre-internet world, this usually meant starting up a conversation with someone who walks into your store. Nice weather we're having. Can I help you find something? I like those shoes. This type of relationship building puts your customer at ease, makes them feel like they are welcome and appreciated, and lets them know that you are ready, willing, and able to serve them. But how do we chat up our online customers, especially when your web page can get thousands of hits per day? How can you make sure each of the people who navigated to your page gets that same sense of familiarity and comfort that customers received when they visited your brick-and-mortar store? That's where interactive marketing comes into play. Interactive marketing is a rich media experience that gives customers who visit your web page the illusion that there's an actual person behind the screen speaking with them online. The most obvious example would be Siri, the interactive companion available on the iPhone 4S and 5. While you may not have the R&D resources of Apple, you can still use the tenets of interactive marketing to help you go viral. All interactions between your customers and you have a tone that is unique to your company. It can be friendly, helpful, a little edgy, laid back, even funny. Whatever personality works best for your business. Like the sales clerk who chatted up customers when they walked through the front door, the virtual host of interactive marketing sites responds in real time to your customers' questions and needs, while maintaining the personality that you want to project. Interactive marketing can pose simple, straightforward questions and use the information gleaned from your customers' answers to put them into different categories, such as interested but just looking, ready to buy but looking for best value, ready to buy and wanting to complete transaction as quickly as possible, frequent loyal customer, or whatever categories you choose. This kind of lead qualifying and scoring can improve the way your virtual host interacts with the customer so that they can give each customer precisely what they want as quickly and efficiently as possible. On-page and off-page SEO. Search engines are one of the primary determiners of the success or failure of your business. Master the search engine algorithm, and you can keep your web pages at the top of the product searches for your niche indefinitely. Unfortunately, mastering the Google and Bing search engines is nearly impossible because the algorithms, the formulas used to determine website weight and ranking, are changing constantly. Google and Bing, the two biggest search engines on the internet, use spiders to crawl through the web and find new websites and pages. The search engines then use their ever-changing algorithms to assess the content of the web page or website, index it, and assign it a rank. These spiders then move on to other websites through links, and the process continues on and on forever. Search engine optimization, or SEO for short, is what web page designers and website writers do to make their website more appealing to the search engines. The more appealing the site is to the search engine, the higher it will be ranked on its niche search. If the website is ranked on the front page of the search, or even better, the top spot, then most users are far more likely to click on that website than any of the ones on any of the other pages. For websites that promote products or services, this can mean the difference between success and failure. The primary objective of any business's website is to get ranked in the number one position in their search niche, or at the very least on the front page. If you are not on page 1, you might as well close up shop, because less than 11% of all internet users ever go past page 1. In most cases, they won't even go down the first few results on the first page. That makes it critical for your website to land on the first page. If a page has any hope of going viral, it has to be listed on page 1 or 2. It's as simple as that. On-page and off-page SEO techniques are one way to ensure that your web pages are ranked high. Examples of on-page SEO are including the best keywords for your product niche on your web pages, especially in strategic places such as the title, headline, subheads, and first and final paragraphs of copy. Keyword saturation, or repeating your keyword so that it represents 2 to 3% of the total words on your web page, also is an effective on-page SEO technique. Off-page SEO methods would be things like creating a large number of backlinks to your web page from sites the search engines consider to be authoritative. When expert sites reference your web page, this tells the search engines that what you have to say is important, and it consequently will rank your page higher. Outsmarting the penguin. Google and Bing are the two largest search engines on the internet. Marketers have spent years trying to figure out the best ways to outsmart these search engines' algorithms using non-organic methods to get their web pages listed at the top of the search engine results page, or SERP, for their niches. Aware of this, Google frequently changes its algorithm to prevent this type of fraud. According to Google's official blog, Panda and Penguin, the second major algorithm update, which rolled out in May of 2012, were intended to reduce web spam and weed out sites that were trying to undermine Google's quality guidelines, including those that were over-optimized and that used black hat SEO strategies to drive traffic to their pages. The Penguin update gave additional weight to social signals given by the people who use social media the most. It also takes into consideration which users have the largest groups of followers and friends and who are considered to be experts in their fields, assigning even more influence to their recommendations. That means that instead of focusing exclusively on SEO, internet marketers are more likely to have their pages ranked higher if they have more social signals such as Facebook likes, retweets, Google+, plus ones, and the like. This also facilitates going viral. In the next 3 chapters, we are going to look at ways to increase your social signals on the 3 most important social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, and Google+.